If there's a question of my heart, you've got it. It don't belong to anyone but you.
Okay, welcome to my Thanksgiving cooking speed through. No, I did not speed through the actual cooking. I just sped through the editing of this video. Thanksgiving is the second favorite holiday of the year for me. Mostly just because of the food, and I don't usually have the day off, even though I've had it off for the past couple of years, but mostly just because of the food and me hosting for the third year in a row and everybody coming over. But I just love cooking, so this is for everybody who can come over and experience my cooking. And this part right here with the chitlins, I'm just gonna tell everybody, when y'all don't see it at the end of the video, I took all this time. I drove around for maybe like 2 days, which I should have prepared longer. Hopefully that would have made a difference, but I drove around for like 2 days, went to I don't know how many different stores. Excuse me. All the chitlins were bought the fuck up. Like, they were all fucking gone, and I was, hold on, I was so disappointed until I went to the Walmart on Wilkinson Boulevard. If you're in Charlotte, you know that ghetto ass Walmart on Wilkinson Boulevard. I was like, let me just go in here and see if they have any, because excuse me, I'm not cooking those chitlins, those dirty ass chitlins that's in that red bucket. Fuck that shit. I was looking for the bag chitlins, and apparently everybody else was looking for them too. So I was able to find one damn bag, like one bag. And even when I was in the store, I still didn't get everything that I needed, even when I had a fucking written down list. So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and get this one bag and clean it and cook it. But yeah, like I was saying, after preparing and cleaning out my sink, as you can tell, because you have to clean out your sink before, you have to clean out your sink after cleaning chitlins. I put them chitlins on the stove to clean them and get the oil off of them. Went in my room, fell asleep. Of course, I put enough water in them to where they won't cook out. Went in my room, fell asleep, and the chitlins disintegrated. Like, they literally just fucking liquefied in the pot. Like, this pot right here, they literally just boiled into nothing. So that was a waste of fucking money and time. I was so fucking hurt and disappointed, because I had cleaned these chitlins the day before, and I had to work the night before, and I had to work at my part-time job from 9 to 1 that morning. So I didn't have time to do anything else. So when I got off from work at 1 p.m., I had to come home and do this bullshit right here. Excuse my language, but I was just, when I tell you, I was dog tired when I finished cooking. Like, all this right here, this took maybe like 7 hours. Maybe like 10 including the chitlins. So this is fast forward to the day of, on Thanksgiving. Now, what I'm doing right now is just getting my potatoes ready for the mashed potatoes, and we'll just go ahead and let that ride on through. So now after cooking, we're just gonna put them on the, excuse my nail. We're just gonna go ahead and put them on the stove. I put the eggs at the bottom of the pot for the deviled eggs. And just killing two birds with one stone. Now we're gonna go ahead and start on the turkey wings. This is another item that I had to drive around to look for because usually, see, this is the holiday season. Anytime I go to Compare Foods, Safeway, which is a Hispanic-owned grocery store down the street from my home, I can find turkey wings individually cut up in a pack by themselves. But this time, I can only find the wings and the drumsticks, and that's how they were packaged and sold. And I'm like, really? Any other time, I can find them individually. And I had to go ahead and just buy those 2 packs. Or was that 1 pack? No, I think that was just 1 pack that I bought because I was the only one who ate the turkey wings. I was excited about the turkey wings. And this right here, this is, if you never had fatback before, fatback is very salty. So what I did was I let them soak in some water. And this is also prepared the day before also. So see my ass, it's going in the refrigerator just to sit. And these are the vegetables that I am chopping up and preparing for the stuffing. But I think, excuse me, the sequence of the video, I think I just went ahead and rinsed them off. Yep, that's when I went ahead and turned around and started dressing the turkey wings. It just takes nothing to season them, just season them real well. My concern was I was hoping that they weren't going to be dry. So I packaged them up, and that morning I told my nephew while I was at work, go ahead, put them in the oven, but before you do, put 2 cups of water at the bottom of the pan, and then put the pan in the oven on 325 because at 10 a.m. because by 1 o'clock I was gonna be off from work and on my way home to finish cooking. So that right there, that was like the directions for my nephews, because I don't trust my nephews in the kitchen. And here we are with our potatoes for the mashed potatoes. Go ahead and season them. And the potatoes, you know, that's just a dish to just prepare it on its own. I kept them in the same pot. You'll see later how I prepared them. Ooh, and this is my favorite part, chopping up the vegetables. The garlic right here, I'm smashing it with a can of cranberry sauce that we did not fucking eat. It's going in the potatoes for the mashed potatoes because it was garlic mashed potatoes. And also I'm keeping some aside for the whole chicken also. So let's go ahead and get to those vegetables, shall we? Okay, let me go ahead and clean out my sink again with bleach. Mind you, this is COVID, and yes, I had people over for Thanksgiving during COVID. So I just took everything. Of course, when you're a cook, you have to clean out your sink. You have to clean out your sink, period. People just don't realize that. And earlier when I cleaned those chitlins, I cleaned out my sink before. Ooh, let me get them back guts out the chicken. But I just had to make sure. Look, just clean your fucking kitchen, okay? Because I shouldn't have to explain fucking cleaning to people who cook. I shouldn't have to explain cleaning, period. But that was that little glob of fat that was in that chicken. It was a really big hen right there. So had to go ahead and clean it out, make sure everything was out. I was going to put it in my slow cooker. So I sprayed my slow cooker. Excuse my titty too. And the seasoning. I wasn't trying to do much with that chicken because you season the inside, you stuff it with the onions and the garlic, cut that chicken butt off. That's exactly what that is. And season the outside, and that's about it. I wasn't trying to do too much work with the chicken because after you season it, that's it, bitch, that's it. So that's me putting the onions and the garlic in the cavity areas of the breast. Ooh, and some lime juice. Give it that lime chicken zest. Just, it was just so good. And if you cook collard greens or any type of greens or any type of green vegetable like your green beans or your Brussels sprouts or whatever, this is what I do. I usually have me some turkey necks, but they were too fucking expensive, so I got me some pork neck bones, which is so fucking horrible. In the black community, we had to choose between lean meat or pork, and pork is a little bit way worse, so I'll put that aside and I'm about to wash my collards. Quick reminder, if you're cooking and you're making collard greens and they come in a bag like that, you still have to wash them. Okay, I just wanted to make sure y'all knew that. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of the cooking process. The motherfucking sweet potato pie. Now, I actually had so much filling, I had to get 2 pie crusts, which I already had because I knew I was going to have a lot. I actually had 2 bags of that part right there. I dropped my phone in the, I was recording and my phone fell into the sweet potato mixture, so that was fun. Anytime I make sweet potato pie, next time I should just get one bag, because I didn't know that two was going to be more than enough. So I tried to get my nephew to buy another pie crust so I can, use the rest of that batter. But he did not know what to look for. And I'm like, how can anybody be this dense? But whatever. So this is me pieing the sweet potato filling and graham cracker crust. I was trying to look for the regular, drove around, tried to look for that. Nobody had it. And I damn sure wasn't going to make some from scratch. So fuck it. As a dessert, it's going in graham cracker crust. Yes, I'm using candied yams. I shouldn't have used so much juice. Nothing to cook in that, obviously. Oh, my ass is big. Nothing to cook in that. And after that, I'm gonna go ahead and start on the sage sausage for the stuffing. Then I'm gonna saute the vegetables. But let's just go ahead and dress these candied yams because this was the least amount of work. Oh, there's the cat. Right under my tit, right there. I think I'm gonna point at him at some point in time because he likes to go outside, or he likes to stare out the window because he's not a outside cat. He's a house cat, but I do have a leash for him that I haven't used yet. So he's right there in the background, and you're literally using the same seasonings for the sweet potato pie, like the nutmeg, the allspice, the cinnamon, the brown sugar. Go ahead and mix that up because we're supposed to work smarter, not harder. Okay? And I had a whole fucking pack of butter, and I thought I used just a couple of sticks, and I ended up using all, and I still don't know what happened to all my butter. Shit. I know all of it didn't go into this fucking pan. For the sage sausage, I just didn't want it to stick. I was looking for my cat, and I didn't know he was on the inside. So, my dress was Lenny. All right, let's just get back to cooking for the stuffing. This is all the added ingredients for the stuffing. And that was me getting the last of the food in, and I'm gonna go ahead and whip my potatoes. I'm so glad I had the potato masher because I totally forgot that I had it, and I'm glad I did have it because I don't even remember buying a shit. And after that, it's gonna be the macaroni and cheese, which I didn't feel preparing, but come on now, it's fucking macaroni and cheese, baked macaroni and cheese at that. If you're black, you know how to make some baked macaroni and cheese, and if you don't, jump off a bridge because like I don't know how many macaroni and cheese recipes there are on YouTube. I whipped the mashed potatoes real good. Oh my god, when I tell y'all the mashed potatoes were so good. But other than that, that was the last little bit of preparing I had to do before I got off my feet. Literally been on my feet all day, and that was it. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving because I sure did after I ate and had a drink. Not of that Wild Irish Rose, I had some rum. And I got off my feet and I went to sleep, and that was it. Y'all have a great holiday. Yeah. Dinner's ready.
No. Dinner ready. Nigga left. Uppercut swing. You said get ready, thirst quencher. Is that mashed potatoes? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What's that doing? Are those double eggs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give them to me.
I'm sorry about the bacon, Edwin.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Look at that chicken, though. The cat's up, though.
If there's a question of my heart, you've got it. It don't belong to